Hello everybody, my name is David. Thank you for watching Crazy Narcissist Ex-Girlfriend. I made this video today because people have asked me numerous times, how is it possible that two narcissists date, right? So, and this is why, people used to ask me this a while ago and I explained, and then I'm getting this question again in my Q&A videos. So I'm going to try and tackle this. So we all know that narcissists play a game, right, with us. So they're love bombing us, doing everything they can just to sink us in, and so that we kind of fall for the trap, right? We fall for them, and they wait until basically we have fallen for them, and we probably won't leave them, and it's going to be okay for them to screw up, right? And maybe we'll allow it, or maybe that they'll be able to talk their way out of it. But basically they start doing things that they want to do, like cheating and lying and all this stuff, and it's everything they can do to get our attention, right? To get our energy, to get our supply from us, right? So you wonder, how can two of them do that if they're both competing? They both want the supply and they both want the attention. So I'm going to just try and take you down just one scenario, how that happens, how I think it happens, and see what you guys think. So imagine, and I know this is typical, but imagine you have the somatic female. So you have the female narcissist who is all about her body, and she may be a little stupid, right? And she's a total hoe, right? She goes out and she sleeps with guys a lot, and she uses her body to get what she wants. She really puts all the importance on her looks, and she does all the makeup, she does her hair, she does her nails, she's all about jewelry, she's all about nice clothes, she's got to have a nice car, she's got to have a nice house, she's got to have all these beautiful, nice things, right? Really, really, really high-priced woman, right? But she doesn't want to work, so she doesn't want to go get it herself, right? So she's always looking for that sugar daddy, right, who will fall for her and fall for her games and give her what she wants and blah, blah, blah. So now you have the male narcissist, the cerebral narcissist, the one who doesn't care about his body as much as he cares about his mind. And he uses his mind to get what he wants, to get things. So he will con people and fool people. He's smart. He is smart. And he thinks everyone else is, beneath him and stupid. And he really, really gets a high off of being better than you, being smarter than you, outsmarting you, tricking you, fooling you, getting what he wants by taking it from you. But you give it to him because he cons you out of it and shit like that, right? So that's you have these two people, right? And now say they're both in relationships with somebody else, okay? And the typical narcissist, right, the somatic female narcissist, say she, she has this, 2-year relationship, say, with this guy, or whatever. Say a year relationship with this guy, and she sleeps with him a lot, and she love bombed him, and things are great and exciting in the beginning, and then she gets bored. And then she starts cheating on him and looking for a new supply, right? And say, here comes along this dude, right? And she doesn't tell him, she tells him that she's just broken up with this guy, and she starts fucking him, right? That she starts screwing this guy because the cerebral narcissist is in a relationship with another female, right? Who doesn't give him the attention and doesn't tell him how smart he is enough. He doesn't like it enough. Right? So he gets bored in that relationship, and he goes to this girl, and this girl says, wow, you're so smart. You're so smart. And when they meet one day, right, he's telling her this intellectual story about how he did this and he did that, and he thinks that life is like this. And she's like, wow, you are so smart. And he has a really good job, because that's the most important thing to him, is career and money and what all that can buy. And So she is really, really impressed with him and the job he has and how smart he is. And she really likes how she notices how other people come over and talk to him. And he notices how he got the round of drinks for free that they were having. And she was like, wow, this guy's a stud, right? And she keeps telling him how smart he is and smart he is. You're so smart. You're so smart. And he thinks she's really hot, right? So he's like, oh my God, this hot girl thinks I'm really smart. I love this, I love this. So they're both stroking each other's egos big time. So she ditches him, right? And he ditches her, and they hook up. And everything that she wanted in her boyfriend, but he wasn't, right? So he wasn't that smart. He put up with her crap, never said no at all. Spineless. So he never said no, never argued, never fought with her, let her cheat on him, okay? But she meets up with this guy, the Cerebral, who's really smart, always on to her. And so she either can't cheat on him or she's got to be good to not get caught now, right? Because he doesn't get that attached. He doesn't love her. And she doesn't love him, right? They just want to get what they can out of each other, and they do. They supply the energy for each other a lot, okay? And then when at the beginning of that relationship, they're at a total high, and then they start exchanging stories about their exes, right? And she says, oh, he's so stupid. Man, he was so dumb. He was such not a man. He didn't know how to treat me. He didn't know how to keep me in line. He didn't know, God, he would probably let me do whatever I wanted. He didn't care, but you, man, you're a strong man. And I know you wouldn't tolerate a woman being bad to you or a woman going out on you. Man, he wouldn't even care. It's like he got so boring, I couldn't stand him anymore. I would just walk right out of the house and he wouldn't even say anything. And pretty much the relationship was over, and then he, but he was bad to me, and he always called me names, and he never appreciated me, and I think he cheated on me one time, right? And he's like, oh, fuck him, no, I've never cheated on you, because he won't. He's a cerebral narcissist. He ain't gonna cheat on her. She's like, oh yeah, good, you ain't gonna cheat on me. And he's like, but you're so hot. You're so gorgeous. You need to be treated like a woman. And he takes her out on extravagant vacations, right? And he gets to put her on his arm. And so she's arm candy for him. And that was the only thing missing in his life. He was a smart, kind of nerdy narcissist who never got women in high school or anything like that. And now he's got this, total arm candy, this arm treasure piece on his arm. And so he thinks, my life is complete. I'm successful. Now, remember at this beginning of this relationship, they're talking crap about each other's exes. And she says, yeah, he couldn't keep up with me. He couldn't hold on to me. He's not a real man. And this guy, Cerebral Narcissist, is saying, oh, she didn't care about any of my accomplishments or my career, didn't support me in this or that. And she's like, I think you're the best, honey. And they're like, oh man, we are a match. And they're like, yeah, our exes are just total losers. They could never get us. They could never keep us because we are great. And together, we are the best. We are a team. You are so hot. You are so smart. And they don't compete for each other. And the high that they get, they just came off a discard, right? So think about when a narcissist discards. A narcissist has crushed you down, right, emotionally, so you are broken and there's not much left to give to somebody else. You don't have that much attention to give someone else. And you were way up here in your life before they came into it. Right when they met you, you were doing great. And they took you and knocked you all the way down, but they may not see it that way. She thinks, oh, you're a total loser and failed in life. You can't keep up with me, because by the time she's gone out and left you to go cheat on you, you just have nothing left to even fight. And so she loves this, and when she discards you, and goes right to him, she's on a total high, a total rush. You know, like, yeah, that's it. Got rid of him. I did it. I won. I crushed him. I'm better than him. He can't keep up with me. And so she's on a total high. Then he discards her and says, oh, she's not good enough for me. She can't keep up with me. I'm too smart for her and stuff like that. And he's on a total rush too. So when they're both on a rush of discards, they're like, whoopee, yay, we are so great. And then they talk about each other's discards and they share each other's stories. And then they start love bombing each other. I love you. You're so beautiful. I love you. You're so smart. You see that chemistry? They are on cloud 9. They think they have found total soulmates. We are a team and it's us against the world. And we're going to do so well. And guess what? For entertainment, they get to hoover. So he'll hoover her or she'll hoover him. And she can tell him, oh, this loser, remember I told you he was such a loser. I think he cheated on me and he called me names and all this stuff. I'm going to get him back. He screwed me over. I'm going to get him back. And he's like, well, what are you going to do? Because he's a narcissist too. So he's all about getting people back, revenge, and sick, nasty relationships, right? So now they're both going to help. He's going to help her hoover him and screw him over. Screw the job. And he's smart. And he's going to figure out ways how to do it. Right? And then she's going to help him hoover her because he's really upset that she screwed him over. Okay? Because they share kids. I forgot to say that. They share kids, right? And she won't let him see the kids. And she's fighting and she's keeping the house and all this crap. So he's upset and he's hoovering her and fucking with her. And she's going to help him do that too. And they're going to be like, all these people are just losers and it's just us. Do you see how that goes? I see. But the thing is, guys, don't worry, is narcissists get bored no matter what. This can't last forever. So she won't care about his compliments anymore to her. And she won't care about his accomplishments anymore. And he won't care about how hot she is anymore. He'll want to move on to some other hot girl. And he won't care that she thinks he's so smart because she's stupid. Doesn't stimulate him enough. Doesn't stimulate his mind enough in conversation and stuff like that. She just wants to go out and, get a new car and get my hair done, honey. Give her some more money, get my hair done and my nails and all this stuff, So it doesn't work out. They fight, and their fights would be nasty, Nasty. And or one of them just discards the other real quick. Right? And then now one's discard the other, and so now you have a narcissistic injury. So this one's, stalking this one all the time, and then this one hoovers this one back and forth, nasty relationship. They both find new people, and they both hoover each other back again and talk mad crap about each other. And I dated a narcissist, and this one says I dated a narcissist. Because we all have, well, no, we not all, but some of us have exes who say they dated narcissists. And they were narcissists, right? Maybe they're telling the truth, right? Maybe they were dating narcissists. 2 narcissists dating. So it does happen. It does happen. I hope that I cleared that up a little bit and just kind of showed how it's possible, at least. Okay? And hopefully that'll help people that have questions about that in the future. If not, go down below and ask me some more questions about it, and I'll try to explain it, okay? Thank you, guys. Always love yourself first, and I'll see you again later. Thank you. Bye-bye. Danny Dog Productions.